Hi guys, today I'm doing a kind of beauty fails video. Unfortunately for me, or for you I guess, I don't keep a lot of the products I didn't like. Sometimes I'll try it out and then it's too late to return it, but most of the time I try to return and get my money back. And I think that you should do the same. I know a lot of people like have weird opinions about returning stuff, but I could care less. I want my money back. These companies make enough money. If I don't like it, I'm gonna return it. That's just the way it is. I don't want to laying around my house. I want my money back if I'm not going to use it. So that's how I feel about that. A lot of you really used to like my fail videos or products not worth the hype and things like that. So I thought I'd just mention a few. So first things first is the MAC eyeshadow base. And I'm not talking about the paint pots, but the actual like eyeshadow primer. I don't know if you guys know, if you watch my videos regularly, but I get creasing so bad. So bad. So bad. It's insane. I've found nothing that works. I've tried almost everything from the drugstore. So I decided to go for MAC. Go a little bit more high end. I've tried Urban Decay. I've tried so many other high ends, but I never tried the MAC one. I did want to try MAC because when I was younger in high school, there was a MAC eyeshadow stick kind of thing. I can't remember what it was called, but I used to use that as my eyeshadow base and I felt like I never creased, so I would try something else from MAC. Ended up creasing. Paint pots make me crease. Everything makes me crease. So I tried it. It was $22. Definitely didn't help anything. I creased in like 2 hours. So just returned that. It didn't work for me. So I feel like it probably would work for most people, just like most eyeshadow bases do. Next is the Rimmel Match Perfection Concealer. Now a lot of people love this concealer and I really didn't like it. I usually use the Rimmel Wake Me Up underneath my eyes and the Maybelline Better Skin on my spots. And I ran out of my Rimmel Wake Me Up and I didn't feel like buying it on Amazon, so I thought I'd try the Rimmel Match Perfection. When you go to the store and look at the Rimmel Match Perfection, it has like a little brush. I don't really like that packaging. I find it very unsanitary. I much prefer doe foot applicator or squeeze tube. But other than the packaging, I read the description of it and it sounded very similar to the Wake Me Up, which they don't sell in the States, not easily anyway. So I thought, okay, I'll try this out. I like the Rimmel Match Perfection foundation. I love a lot of Rimmel like face products, stuff like that. So I tried it out. It was so thick. Like, just not for me. I think it gave way too much coverage. It was very drying for underneath the eyes. It said some anti-fatigue. I did not feel like it made my eyes look less tired. Today I have the Pixie Correction Concentrate underneath my eyes in that peach color. It works much better. I don't need something really moisturizing under my eyes. They're not super dry, but I don't like drying concealers under my eyes. It just like looks patchy and it has these little like dry bits and I don't like that, so I definitely returned that. I really didn't like it. It was just so thick and I don't like cakey at all. Like, I mean, who does? But maybe some people do. I don't know, but I just found it to be so cakey. Didn't like the packaging, how you had to squeeze it. You don't like twist it or anything, you squeeze it through a brush, and I found that very odd, and like you could squeeze too much product out and I just didn't like the whole thing of it. Another concealer that I thought I'd mention real quick is the Maybelline Age Rewind. I love that concealer. Like, I'm not hating on that concealer whatsoever. The consistency is amazing. I used to love this concealer and you've talked about it on my channel. It's been in favorites before, but I just cannot get on board with that packaging. I used it for so long and it's just not okay. Like, they need to put it back in the squeezy tube they used to have way back in the day, or put it in doe foot applicator or something, because that little bally sponge nonsense contains so much bacteria, and it's not like a doe foot where you can put it on the back of your hand and then take your finger and apply it and make it a bit more sanitary. Like, you have to really put it under your eye or you won't get enough product. If I put it on my hand and then take it, it'll be like forever and I'll be wasting so much product. It just like holds, ugh, I just can't. Like, please Maybelline, change that packaging. Another product which I have a very love-hate relationship with, but I'd still say it's a fail for me, is the CoverGirl Supersizer, that's what it's called, the mascara, the green and blue packaging. It had that really wonky brush that was like bigger on one side and smaller on the other. I don't know if I did a review on that one. I don't think I did. When I tried it, I really liked it. Like I don't even know. It worked for me for like 2 days. I applied it, gave me some volume, it gave me a lot of lift, but then within 2 days my lashes just started falling. Like, every time I used it, my lashes just like fell. A lot of people really love that, especially people with like shorter straight lashes, but it did not work for me at all. So that was a complete fail. Another mascara, Maybelline Push Up Drama. If you guys saw my review, you know what I'm talking about. If you didn't, I'll link it below. I was looking for that mascara for weeks. When I first heard about it, I was like, I gotta get this. It's gonna be so good. I love Maybelline mascaras, and normally Maybelline, even if I don't love it, I don't hate it, but I hated that mascara so much. It was so wet. Even my sister, who actually liked like how it looked on her, anytime she used it, it would like go underneath. It was so wet. If you sneezed, it was just like all over the place. It was terrible. I prefer a dry formula or like a medium formula. That mascara was so wet, it was like ridiculous. Something else that I haven't talked about on this channel, I don't believe, was the DHC cleansing oil. Now, that cleansing oil is like a cult favorite for a lot of people. I'm a big believer in cleansing oils. I did a whole blog post about them. I'll link it over here if you haven't seen that or read that. I just compared a ton of different ones, drugstore and high-end. Recently, they discontinued my favorite one from Eclose, which was a really big bummer for me. I decided to try the DHC, and I was like, people love this one, like, it's a favorite, blah blah blah. it broke me out so bad. I don't know if you guys saw my vlog a couple of months ago or like a month or so ago, where I woke up with a big cluster of breakouts on my cheek, and that's what caused it. And I just couldn't believe it because that cleansing oil has like 3 ingredients in it or something, and it's supposed to be all natural and really great for you, and it just made me break out so much. It's like based on olive oil, and olive oil isn't supposed to make you break out, but I guess it made me break out. Don't know, but I would not recommend that. I know so many people like it, but it really just made me break out, and I cannot deal with that. If you guys saw my acne story, you know, it's like a big deal for me. Okay, Neutrogena makeup remover, and this goes with the cleansing oil as well as their makeup wipes, their liquid eye makeup remover, all of it. Neutrogena makeup is great. I've loved their products for a very long time. I used to use their skincare like nobody's business, but their eye makeup remover, their wipes, all that kind of stuff burn my eyes so badly. My eyes would get all red and puffy, like don't know what that is, but I'm severely allergic to it. My last product is from Milani, and I love Milani. I love their blushes. I love a lot of their products, but this one was a big flop for me. I heard some people talking about it, and I was like, oh, it looks so interesting. This is the Milani the Moisture Lock Rose Hip Oil Infused Lip Treatment. Looks like this. I talked about it in a haul a couple of weeks back. I got it at Walmart. It was kind of expensive for what it was. I think it was like $7 or something like that. And oh, I was really hoping this was going to be a dupe for the Clarins lip treatment that they have. That's supposed to be like so amazing, but it's like so expensive. So I thought, oh hey, this one looks good, and I love Milani's packaging. Even though this is a color, it's not going to come off like a color. It's supposed to be like a very moisturizing kind of lip product, kind of like a balm, but like heavier. But I think it sucks. I think it's more of like a lip gloss, which really dries me out. It doesn't feel sticky, but it's like too thick and like gross, and I don't like it. The brush on it is like humongous. Doesn't look humongous from where you are, but like it's pretty darn big. And it smells okay, but it just like, you know, it almost smells like Barbie makeup. I feel like there's more stuff I don't like that I could talk about, but I'm forgetting it. So if you guys want to hear me do more reviews on like random things, or like more of like fails videos like this, or hits and misses or something like that, then let me know in a comment, because I'd be happy to do that. I love talking about products I don't like. I hope you guys enjoy this, and if you like any of these products, don't hate me. It's not my fault. Like, calm down. Give this a thumbs up if you did like it. Also give it a thumbs up if you didn't like it, because you just should do that to be nice. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.